All right, welcome to week number 4. We're rolling right through this awesome training plan. Remember, if you want to shake things up, you can flip-flop your weekend days or always put the long run on Wednesday. Don't feel like you're negating the benefit of it. In fact, preferably, sometimes you are able to isolate that long run and hit it somewhat fresh. This is really important this week because you have a 3-hour run, but it calls for zone 1. All right, one thing that athletes are good at is pushing themselves. One thing that athletes are not good at is not pushing themselves. All right, so this is a zone 1. It's all about the aerobic system. We want to just be light and fresh on the feet. Please include some walk breaks. Most professional athletes that I know who run very fast include walk breaks. A lot of them will not run more than 14 minutes without doing some type of 1-minute walk recovery. It just lets you kind of reset your form, reset neuromuscularly, reduce inflammation, and then you're never thinking more than 15 minutes down the road as well. Do not be afraid of the walk break, and please don't run more than 20 miles. It's not worth it. If you are running 18 miles and you want to run 20, you can do a double run or something later in the afternoon, but make sure it's at least 4 hours apart, and consistency is king. I promise you, some pro athletes I know never run more than 2 hours ever. So just know that the 3 hours there for you, but use it wisely. The other thing that I wanted to address too is you have a 30-minute uphill run on your Tuesdays, and we talked about why I like to use strength. I'm totally fine if you need to do 5-6 minutes or 3/8 or 4/8 or whatever the number is. It doesn't have to be exactly 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be continuously. Just try to get about 30 minutes of continuous of total uphill running in. I love doing it on the treadmill sometimes because it helps my turnover, it helps posture. I don't have to go run downhill, which is actually going to be a lot of eccentric work. Another reason I like to use the uphill work is because you are running uphill, you're falling down. One of the reasons running is stressful is because you're literally catching yourself falling out of the sky every single run. But when you're running uphill, there's less vertical oscillation because the ground is coming up to you. And a lot of times there's less injury risk. Running downhill is exactly the opposite issue. And sometimes running downhill can be more harmful on your legs than running uphill. So I really like to use the treadmill. I have been fortunate to coach many athletes over the years. Occasionally, as crazy as it sounds, some people live by a ski hill and they're able to run up the hill and take the gondola down. Hey, that would be awesome if we could all do that. But most of us don't live in a situation where that's possible. So be mentally flexible, practice that, because there will be times in your race, I promise you, you will have to be mentally flexible in order to excel. So don't feel like, and I know I've done this, it's like, this is what the schedule says, this is what I have to do. Take the concept sometimes and just be, all right, I understand what it's trying to ask me to do here. How can I make this fun? You know, I've had workouts where I've had coaches tell me, you're going to ride hard Mount Lemon, right? So you're going to ride hard up Mount Lemon until 10 cars pass you, and then you're going to recover until 5 cars pass you, and you're going to repeat that. They had no clue how long it was going to take for those cars to pass me, and that was part of the fun. But the point is, I was getting good work, I was varying my intensity, and I was doing something that was a little untraditional, but was also getting the work done. So I hope everybody has a fun week. I want to challenge you to be a little mentally flexible this week, and I will see everyone next week.